Happy New Day. Happy New Day. It is a wonderful day to be alive. Camera kind of look kind of bluey a little bit. Oh, I got it. Uh, it is a great day to be alive. It is a joyous day to step in your wholeness. To step in your fullness. Make it that one. To step in your wholeness and know that everything is working out for your highest good. To know that everything step in your everything that you are is happening inside of you, and what you are experiencing is the reflection on the outside of you. Everything is. What is my real reflection? So everything that you are or we are experiencing is a reflection of what is happening or what we are experiencing within our reality. So, what is my real reflection? What's my real reflection? Actually, what am I really seeing within the mirror? When I look in the mirror, what do I really see? When I hold that mirror in my hand, or I'm in the bathroom and I'm looking in that mirror, what am I really seeing? Am I really seeing me? Or is it real, or is it an illusion? So, I am love. I give love. I receive love. I accept love. I am walking in abundance. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am connected to all. Unconditional love is our guide. There's one truth, one law. We create. We are divine beings having a divine human experience here in the heart on planet Earth. We are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy on the soul, human body, having human experience here on planet Earth. We are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Yes, we are. We just acknowledge all our team and energy. I am love. I am love. I am love. We acknowledge our team and energies. We acknowledge all our ancestors of the higher realms. We acknowledge all of them. Mother, Father, Prime Creator. We acknowledge Grandmother Charlotte, Ema, my mom. We acknowledge them, all that are in the non-physical, but our energy, which are still alive. Energy doesn't die, it just changes form. It is still existing. They are still alive. And with gratitude for the sun, the moon, the stars, the air, the water, the ethers, the breath, the spirit, for consciousness, we are grateful. Galactic Council, Star Nation, Archangels, and all the spirit guides, 24 elders, and the Ascended Masters. We acknowledge the animal totems, cow, fish, turtle. We acknowledge all in this energy right now, because we're flowing. We're moving in alignment with all, wholeness. And so, cat energy and the snake energy unicorn energy. We are full of gratitude today. This is the greatest day of our life. And we move in that greatness energy today. We are happy. Today we decide and allow ourselves to be happy, because happiness, we are. We are wholeness, which means we are our happiness. We're not waiting on happiness. We're not waiting on peace. We're not waiting on joy. We are them. We are our strength. We are courage. We are strong. We are our strength. We are our joy. We are our happiness. We are our bliss. We are everything that we need to function within the network. We are everything to move throughout this reality. And we give gratitude for that knowing that we are. So we are lacking nothing. We're not lacking anything in this reality. The reflection reveals to us how we are moving throughout this mainframe, this network, how we're moving throughout our reality. We give gratitude. So, what is the reflection? What do your reflection, or what is your reflection revealing to you in this present moment? Gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. And what is your real reflection? We are full of gratitude. Happy New Day, Thea, the goddess. Happy New Day. It is a wonderful space to be in, to rise, early rise. You know, we are grateful. Get your tea, get your coffee, get your water, get your lemon water. You know, some people are still, doing their fast. And, first thing, still drinking the water and didn't have any fruit. It's awesome. We are all in alignment. And so we're full of gratitude. Do you know what your real reflection really is? Do you know what your real reflection is? That's what we're going to continuously talk about reflection. What is your reflection? And that's where we're going to go. We're going to flow with that. We're going to continue to walk with that today. And I feel good today. I feel energized. I feel energized. I feel up and ready. I'm ready. 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 Oh my goodness. I've got tunes going in my ear. I hear, I wrote a little tune yesterday and it's still flowing in my head, in my ears. So if I strike out in a little tune that y'all might not have heard before, it's because it's still bubbling within my belly. So, so wonderful. I love that. Let's see where we're going. I know that everything in our world, so I have to share with what, I'm driving in and what moving through the house, and I Am Love, my team, we were talking about, still talking about reflection. And they were talking about, my team was actually talking about, my team is a non-physical being, so there are energy and they do exist. So when you hear me speak of I Am Love, it's a whole team. It's a whole team of energy. And they were talking about the master class. That we are in the master class is what they were talking about. That we are in the master class. I can move this over. that we're in the master class, and the master knows. So the master class is the master knows. You wake up with gratitude. You wake up with knowing that you are the deliberate creator. The master knows that their thoughts create their reality. The master knows that everything in their world is operating for them. That's the master. The master knows that the reflection in the mirror tells the story. What I see, what I'm looking at, is actually revealing what's on inside of me. So my guys are saying, or they're saying, the inner world. The inner world, if we would talk about King Kong, he went down in the inner earth. And so your inner side is your inner earth. So the inner earth and the outer earth. So we have where the outer earth, and so we would say the outer earth would be like the illusion arm, what man or the system has shown us to be the real earth. But the inner earth, or the inner core of what you really are, exists, and the mirror actually is a reflection of your inner core or your inner earth of what's going on within you. Oh, I love that. If you could remember King Kong, that those that saw King Kong, you saw where they had to go to Antarctica in that movie, and they went down, deep down, but they went through a different portal to end up in this different portal. And King Kong was the one that guided them to that portal, and they went through this portal. It was like they were time traveling through this portal, and when they came out into another realm. And so guess what? That's what's inside of you. You have been rebooted. So it's like you're in another realm. It's not you're using the same stuff that function in the other being that you were. In other words, the other third dimensional being that you were. You were an upgraded, upbooted being. So you are not in the 3D body any longer. You upgraded 4, 5, 6 on up. So what you used to use, what was functioning to make that go, is not the same energy. You in a new energy. You in an upgraded energy, upbooted energy that's operating through you. Yes. You're not entertaining those same generational stories. You're not entertaining those same generational laws that you're still trying to get carried out. That's in an old timeline. That's in an old realm. You're in a new realm, which you're creating new laws, new reality, new purpose in life. So when you keep trying to keep revisiting, be this, be that, no, you are the master. You're the master. You're the master. They said, let's go see the master. Let's go to the master. The master knows. Go to the master. The master you are. You are the master of your reality. You are the master of your reality. It's just it. You are the master. And so the master knows. You actually know what you want to do. You actually have, and they say you have that power to create your reality. Not only that, source in you are creating this. Source in you are having this experience. Not only that, source has given you everything you need to have the experience. All source is want you to have the experience, because God's source is the experience. Source wants you to move into your experience, because source wants to have the experience that you move into, that you experience. Source just tagging along with you for the ride. Oh, I love that. And I love that too. Source and you are in this together. Source is the experience, but source wants you to have the experience. Source wants you to choose to have the experience. Not only that, the source has given you everything you need to have the experience. God's source just wants you to move into the experience, because God's source wants to have the experience through you. You just got to move into the experience, which means you got to get up and move, because you're not on the same timeline. There's no band-aids in this one. This is the master class. This is the master class. There's no band-aids. You fall down, you get up, dust yourself off, let's go. It's what it is. This is what it is. You're a master, entrepreneur, writer, director, producer. Own your own business. You're in the master class. This is it. Not only that, the The blueprint already in you. You wrote it. You wrote the manual, the blueprint already in you. It's all in you. Ow! So, all right. Happy New Day to everyone that is connecting with me. Well, who am I? First of all, I am Queen Oracle Mother Yanice LaMelle, Neutral Prime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and the Thuwalu Tribe. I am. And so we are connecting together in wholeness. So as I was saying, Happy New Day to everyone that's connected with me on Facebook, on this podcast, and those that are connecting with me on YouTube. Happy New Day to you. And those that are connecting with me on Messiah Co. Happy New Day to you. As we are walking together in wholeness, let us take this journey, because in wholeness, everything is flowing through us. We are creating our movie. I love this. Another thing the team was saying is that you are the author, because every day is a new chapter. Every day is a new opportunity to create this. For God's source to have the experience through you. And God's source can only have the experience through you when you choose. When you step into the experience. Oh, I love that. This is the masterclass. Again, let's do the community breath. Because in wholeness, we are whole. So, community breath, we're going to breathe through our nose for 4, hold for 4, and release for 4. We're going to do it in 4 cycles. So there is a 4, 4, 4, 4, just like on the Thuwalu menu, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we are going to breathe in through our nostril, hold for 4, release for 4. Okay? We're going to do it in 4 cycles. Now we're going to breathe in all those blissful, abundant things that we are experiencing, this joy, because we are actually wholeness with everything. So I'm just going to breathe in gratitude, for all that we are. I'm going to breathe in gratitude. So you can connect with me. We're going to breathe in gratitude, abundance, this joy, all that we are, because we are in alignment with all that we are. All right? So we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold it for 4. Then we're going to release out of our mouth. We're going to release anything that's not working for us. So let's begin. Again. One more time. righty. Let's go. Happy new day. All right. I'm so full of joy. I'm full of this bubble joy today. Perhaps it's the yellow energy. I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy that you joined me in this early rise. I am still hearing my song that I wrote, this little tune. I guess I must need to sing a little tune, a little bit of it. It's just a little tune, and it's just a reflection of where we are in life, where we're going. What about this? What about that? What about this and that and that? What about this? What about that? What about this and that and that? What about this? What about that? What about this and that and that? What about this? What about that? What about this and that and that? So that's just a little tune. So let's walk. So again, I've already introduced myself. I am love. I already introduced myself. We are operating in wholeness. We actually operating from the dot. 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. We are operating from the dot because we are the dot and everything around us is our reflection. So everything in our world that we are experiencing is a reflection of what we are experiencing on the inside. And so, life really is amazing. And life is really happening for you. Life was designed by you. And you are the creator of your reality. And that thoughts become things and things become a reality. As one thinks, so is he. So on this journey that we are experiencing as wholeness together in this early rise, let us continue to walk together in knowing that we are what we think about. So let's go. I am a reflection of what I am thinking about, my thoughts. So Proverbs of the Messiah, Codex 13:5-9. The Messiah does not seek approval. So the Messiah or the Master does not seek approval. Let me put my face on the screen. So the Master or the Messiah does not seek approval from man. So, because I'm going to say that, and we're going to walk with this, we're going to walk together to understand that you don't need approval from your neighbor. Or you don't need approval from your mama. Or you don't need approval from your daddy. Or you don't need approval from your sister or whomever that you have been depending on before in your old 3D body. You don't need approval in this journey now or in your life experience now, because see, you are in the master class. In the master class, which is the ascendant master, that you are in complete alignment, knowing that you know what you're here to, that you know that you're walking on your path, that you know that you are fulfilling your purpose in life. So you don't need an approval. See, the Master or the Messiah does not seek approval, nor does not seek permission. So you don't need permission to be, to go out there and do what you're doing already. You don't need permission or the pat on your back to be on the live or to be on the live. I love that one. To be an entrepreneur. You don't need permission because see, it's all in you already. So the codes are already in you. The codes are already in you for you to carry or to walk in your purpose or to have the human experience that you're here to experience because you're the master. Oh, the master already knows this. The Messiah walks the path because the path must be walked. So the Messiah, a leader or savior of a particular group with a cause of one that is in preparation for war, because the master knows that the battlefield is actually not out there, but the battle is in the mind. So the master already knows that he that master the mind masters the reality can rewrite the program. And so in your experience, the master doesn't seek approval of the Messiah. You don't seek approval from the neighbor. You know that you are the body of the Messiah, that you know that you already are part of the body, that you know that you already connected with by the nose or your log day, that you already know that you are in formation. You already know this. So you don't need to seek approval or permission to be in the position that you came here to serve, or that position that you came here to create your reality. The Messiah walks the path because the path must be walked. He said, I must need go. So the Messiah is saying, or the Messiah or you are saying that you must be about your Father's business, or I must be about the ancestor business. I must walk my divine purpose. I must walk my will. I must allow my will to flow through me. I must allow it. I must allow myself to serve or to be that which I come here to do. And that's where you are in your life journey, in your life experience as the master. It is not you seeking validation from anything or anyone. You are in complete alignment with the universe, with the cosmos. You already know that you're walking on the path. So let's go. Isaiah 41:10. Fear thy not. Remember, we talked on the other day that fear, is not something that is given to you by God, because it says that God did not give you a spirit of fear. But as we were continue walking together, we discovered that fear is a program. We discovered on this conscious scale that fear is 50 and faith is 250. So we discovered that fear is actually a 2. Now we got to walk together on this. We got to intercede where we are to know that fear thy not. See, fear thy not, because right there it's actually showing you that fear has a purpose in your reality. Fear has a purpose in your life. So fear thy not. Fear thy not. For I am with thee. I'm with you. I'm in you. I'm with you. Source in you. A source in us. We're one. We're wholeness together. I am with you, with thee. Be not dismayed. For I am thy God. I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with my righteous hand. Of my righteous hand. This must be a NIV version. It's not the King James translation, King James version, but we're gonna take it. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. It could be the New American Standard Version. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with thy righteous hand of my righteous. I'm reading it. I actually saw that word in there, with my righteous hand. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, let me see if they're going to come back again. Fear thy not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the righteous, there it is, with the righteous hand of my righteousness. Whoa, that's deep right there. Just deep. Walk together. Let's walk together on this. First of all, don't fear, because it was never given to you. So if fear was never given to me, so which means that you know how you have a story, right? And there's many translations of a story. But the story is written by the author, right? So the author writes the story, and the illustrator draws the pictures, right? So I want to paint a picture. The author writes the story. The illustrator draws the pictures, right? So here it is. Fear thy not. So the author says, fear thy not. So as the author of your life journey, you're telling yourself, fear thy not, for I am with thee. So see, your higher self, your ancestors, are the unseen forces are saying to you, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I am with you, which means that we are wholeness, because the energy, which is God, which is source, is God. Are you God in the physical body? Are you source having a human experience? I will strengthen thee. So in other words, you're the master, and that there is nothing that you need to fear, because remember I said that fear is an illusion. Fear is a mouse in a corner with a megaphone. Fear is a mouse in a corner with a megaphone. Or it's an illusion. It's disguised that it has power. But fear only has power when you give it attention. So this is the reflection. So fear only has power when you give it attention. So the thought may come in your head, oh, they're going to find out about that. And, oh yeah. So when you give attention to that, so if you give it attention to it, it says where attention goes, energy flows. And so the moment that you focus on something in your life, you giving it attention, or you giving it energy, it's just like the battery. So the battery's being charged. And so you put a battery inside of a toy, it gives it energy, right? Which means the battery is giving it some attention. And so whatever you are giving attention to within your reality, within your life journey experience, guess what? Excuse me. Your life experience, that's your reflection. Oh my goodness. That's your reflection. So what is your real reflection? So let's think about that. What is your real reflection? Because quite often because see, like I just said, we're closing the door on that which used to be. We're operating from the dot of the now. Because operating from the dot of the now is the present moment. It's the reality of things that are happening in your life now. Because every time you pick up the hand mirror, you see he says right here, saying right here, thee, with thy right hand of my right. Every time you pick up that mirror and you begin to see yourself. Now, what we're asking, or what we're as a wholeness together, what we're flowing together, and we're meeting here in this early rise. It's like, some of you that's already having your early breakfast, you got your grits and your eggs and all that other stuff, the healthy stuff that you're eating, your fruits, and some of us got cantaloupe and watermelon and strawberries and bananas and oranges already. So as we are breaking this bread together, and the toast, we're breaking bread together, we're understanding that what is the real reflection. So in other words, what am I really experiencing? Let me put my whole face on the screen. And then we're going back to that. What is your real reflection? So, in other words, what you think you see on the screen is not the real you. Oh, I love how y'all do that. What you looking at in the mirror is not the real you. Because the real you, Happy New Day, the real you is on the inside. So what you are really looking at is the reflection. So what is your real reflection? is the question of the now, of the present moment. What do you look like? I'm just, we're just walking together. We're just happy new day, DD. We're just having this journey together. Do you know what your real reflection is? Do you know that everything in your world, in your life, in your experience is the reflection? So my guys are saying that you have that power to change the reflection. Ooh, I love that. We have the power to change the reflection. We have the power to change what we look at in the mirror. Oh, we have already talked about how the outside illusional world is said, what is it? We can do better. They can change it. We can change it. We can fix that. In other words, look, we can fix that. We can change that. You don't like your eyes? We got something for that. We got something to fix that. We can put some drops in your eyes and turn them another color. Just gotta having a little laughter with you. But guess what? As the master of your reality, because you are the master, we are the master of our experience. And my guys, I Am Love is saying, not only are you the master of your reality, you are the creator of it. And so as the creator of our reality, it is showing us, the universe is showing us that everything that exists within your universe is that you're the master of it. It's the reflection of you. So everything in your universe is you. And so the macro and the micro universe, so it's a reflection. So as the large universe and the small universe, they are a reflection of each other. So as you see yourself, you see your universe. And so your universe is what you see, it's what you are. And so in your experience, so we're going to look at this. And I love being in the place to look and to experience just all in one, all in wholeness together, is that the master knows that it is now. And my guys are saying that that where you are right now, in the space that you're in right now, as the master creating your heaven on earth. Because the body is the earth, if no one has told you. The body is the earth. And there's the inner earth. So as the reflection, everything that we're experiencing on the outside, my guides are saying, it's the reflection of your earth. So your inner world, there's the inner earth and the outer earth. And you've seen many of the maps, and it shows how Antarctica and the inner core. So in your innerness of you, because everything is taking place all inside of you, you're navigating through your universe, but it's inside of you. Though it looks like you're looking out through the lenses, everything is the reflection of what you see on the inside of you. And what you see on the inside of you determines how you perceive what's in your mind or in your garden. Because your garden, your mind, remember, is where everything takes place. And so it's like you have in the ship, oh, I love the ship. So the ship, in the ship or the airplane, there's the part or the front of the ship with the captain, and the co-captain is there, right? So here it is, it's you and source. And so remember, the co-captain takes the order from the captain. But the co-captain has a great responsibility alongside the captain, because he's checking the manuals to make sure it's all in alignment, making sure all the instruments on the screen is at the temperature or at the bar where it's supposed to be. That's your life journey. And see, source is saying to you or showing you that, hey, we are co-creators. of our heaven and earth. And so as co-creator of this reality, it's that you're never traveling through this experience alone. So you're never getting off the radar. Oh, I love that. So you can never get lost. So you could never get lost. Though it may look like in your reflection in the mirror that you might have lost your way, but guess what? You've never gotten lost. You've always been able to be detected on the radar of source. Oh, I love that. So you've never been lost. Not even through the choices that you have made. You've never been off the radar. You've never been off the radar. You've always been able to be detected on your journey. So you've never have in a life experience a journey that you've been lost. You've never been lost. And they said you've never been forgotten. You know, there are many movies and things where the plane get lost because they lose the signal. But no, you have a signal inside of you that has been detected from the time that you came through the portal. And so it's been a signal that has been inside of you that only source and you can hear that sound. And so you've never been lost. And I hear, and God has not forgotten you, or God has not given up on you. And I'm seeing that, I'm using the word God because source, our source energy. You know, many people say God, you say generator, operator, director, or defibrillators. The God that breaks that word down because they relate to the word being on the money, but that's another topic another time. But right now we talk about reflection. Your reflection, what is your real reflection? Your reflection is you. Your reflection is where you are right now. Your reflection is the choices that you make in life that you experience right now. Because your heaven on earth right now, the choices that you're making right now. My guys are saying that the old programs of how people used to treat each other don't matter right now. Those are old programs that are still running in the old matrix, that are still trying to run it in the subconscious mind. And guess what? The more you entertain it, the more energy you give it, the more it becomes a part of your experience. As the master of the reality, there's a new chapter and a new author and a new pen for you to start. So let's create. Excuse me. I love that. So the reflection. Let's go back to our PowerPoint. The Messiah walks the path because the path must be walked. In order for you to arrive and to continue to stay on that path, you got to walk. Remember, you are a leader or a seeker of a particular group of the cause. You got to do it. So, reflection. Let's get to the reflection. When you're called to walk the path, many are called and few are chosen. A lot of them answered the call, and some of them lost their way, or some didn't remain. It seemed like it was too hard, or it was too much to do. When you're called to walk the path, don't look for applause. Look in the mirror and remember, the Creator walked with you, not just behind you. So I'm just sharing with you that when you have been chosen, called, and you answered the call, don't look to be pat on the back or applause that. And I would say, for example, many that say that they've been called to the ministry, and they say, "Oh, she's got a call on her life," and so, well, let me just share with you, that's a lonely path. That's a lonely path. So as a Messiah, that path is lonely. But guess what? Don't expect someone to pat you on the back when you say a scripture, or when you helping to feed the homeless, or you're going to visit the nursing home or the hospital. Don't expect to be pat on the back. But what I do want you to know is that Source and you are having the experience, and that Source is inside of you. So you're walking the path. You own the path. This is the master. The master is saying that I must be about my Father's business. And so everything in life that you're doing is, I must be about my Father's business. So this is where the master goes, whether nobody else goes with you. This is where you walk when nobody else walks with you. This is where you have to get up when nobody else gets up with you. This is the reflection. You know, you say, I open up, and I'm using myself for example. I open up 5 days a week, and she knows this. I open up 5 days a week. 5 days. I'm not gonna say week, but I open up 5 days, and she knows. And I'm here to close. She could say, I was thinking like this. I'm just using myself as an example. She could say, "Ma, lay in the bed, and I'm gonna go open up." Nah. So don't expect applause. Because see, this is your vision. So you're writing the vision, and you making it plain that you're walking the path in your vision. Because you are what has been rebooted, and you are what that's living the experience. And so your experience and the connection to you creating your heaven on earth is you. Remember. So there have been, you know, like me and one of my parents, we would sing, I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. But all of my good days, they outweigh my bad days. But I don't complain. See, look, I don't know all the words, but I can sing this. He knows what's best for me. I sing that. And sometimes your weary eyes, they can't see. I know this. All of my good days, they outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. I won't complain, Dee. I can get up because my reflection, the soul in the mirror, the reflection of me that I see, that I know that I'm able to walk the path because I'm the master. There are times that we have to walk off to be alone. You see, that's the reflection. You see that there are times that the Messiah have to walk off to be alone, to reflect on what's going on inside. The journey may be hard, or it may seem that it's hard, but you're able. You're able. You know, you're able to change the shift, or it may seem that nobody cares, but you're able. Oh, I love this. You're able to do this. The reflection or your image in the mirror is saying to you that you're able to do this, because that's all you can see in there, because you can only see yourself how Source sees you, because Source is inside of you, because all the reflection going to show you is Source in operating through you, source in alignment with you, source in you having this experience, source in you as creator operating through your life journey experience, because that's all you're going to see as the reflection in the mirror. When you know that you're not in this alone, there is no time to give up, because source and you are in alignment having this experience. That's what you see as the reflection in the mirror. The illusional world has painted a picture that you are nothing, but source is inside of you. That's what you see. When you look in the mirror, you only see source. Oh, I love that. I sound like I was, I stepped into another realm. Because all I see in the mirror is source. Because that's inside of me. Oh, creator. I'm creator. I'm the creator of my reality. And the path that I walk may seem like a lonely path. I don't expect everybody else to accept me. What I expect them to experience is themselves. See the light. I just want you to see the light. Oh, I love that. Oh, I won't complain. Ow. So let's go back to the power. The creator walks with you. You and source are one. A source and you are a wholeness. So source walks with you, not just behind you. Source and you are in this wholeness together. Not a half an apple, but a whole apple together. Oh, I love that. And what's going on in many of the experience, in many of the reflection, or many of the journey, or many of the inner earth, is that many of the inner earth, or your inner earth experience that you want to keep running. Many want to keep running old programs. When the system has been rebooted, many want to run an old program inside of a rebooted system. And how they run an old program in a system that has been rebooted is by keep going back and trying to entertain or allowing the old weeds to choke out what has already been planted. You got new seed, new garden area to plant new realities, new purpose, new dreams, and you want to keep going back and trying to dig up things that don't even have any roots down in your garden. I love that. Happy New Day, Charity. I won't complain. He knows what's best for me. My weary eyes, they might can't see, but I won't complain. Okay. To align with the codex is to sync with the very vibration that sustains all existence. So when you look in the mirror, we look at our hand because all we see is source. When you see your hand, that's source. When you see your reflection, that's source. That's all you see. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. Okay. First of all, who is them? First of all, who them? Them is those negative, those Goliaths that are in the garden that you defeated, because you got to understand, because thoughts still flow, because the universe is mental, and not every thought that flows through your cosmos and through your universe is yours. So those Goliaths are those weeds that's in the garden. Fear not them. They're just an illusion. For the Most High, thy source is He it is that doeth, go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. In other words, you don't have nothing to be afraid of. You're the creator of the reality. I'm gonna put it plain in layman's term for you. You don't have nothing to be afraid. First of all, fear is not a part of your reality. The system has been rebooted. Fear ain't a part of it. Only faith is. Fear is not a part of the system that has been rebooted, because this is the master. The master knows that it is the creator of its reality. The master knows it has nothing to fear, because there is nothing out there arms long enough to box with God. I'm just going to keep it real with you. And you are God. There's nothing out there that you need to fear, because it's not a part of your system. I say, creator of your reality. All right. Reflection. Let's reflect. I'm trying to move myself off the screen. Even when your reflection looks weary, your frequency is held up by God's promise. Courage is not optional. It is embedded in your code. See, let's go to the full screen. When our system was rebooted, upgraded, we were embedded with upgraded codes, which courage, strength, faith, joy, happiness, peace, all the spiritual gifts are all embedded inside of your data, a DNA. So it didn't list fear as being one of them. So everything in your world right now, even your weapons are encoded inside of you to confront anything that tries to come in your aura, in your space. Now, masters, messiahs, you are already dressed for battle. You are already dressed for battle. You already have all your weapons, and you've already defeated everything. All the Goliath moved into your purpose. You already have won, because it's already been won. The battle has already been won. The only time a battle has not been won is when you want to keep going back and digging up, like a dog buried a bone, and go back and dig it up and find the same bone. You've already defeated those Goliath. You've already cut them down. You got the sword, you got the laser, you got the arrow, the bow. You have all that. It's all in you. So let's keep going. Happy New Day to everyone that's on the podcast. I am having a wonderful early rise ride with you today. And it's so amazing. The Proverbs of the Messiah, Codex 11:12. In every age, one is called not by men, but by the fire that burns within the soul. So let's look at that together. Because when I say look at that together, I just want to show you, if I didn't show you, Proverbs of the Messiah. I want you to see we have the shield, we have our whole armor on. So I wanted to show you that, not only that, but when at every age one is called, not by men. So this calling, this journey is not called by man, but by the fire that burns within the soul. And we could say, we can call the fire, we can say the Ruach HaKodesh or the Holy Spirit. Because in church they say Holy Spirit, or we can say the energy, because everything is energy. Oh. Jeremiah Yirmiyahu. Yirmiyahu. There it is. Yirmiyahu. 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly. Come on, let's go with this. Because see, we got to walk this. You didn't just get this when you started, when you came, you said 18, ready to get out of your mama's house. No, it said before I formed thee in the belly. Before you enter into the portal, I knew thee. And before thy came forth out of the womb, the call was already in you. It was already in you. I sanctified thee. Look, I sanctified thee. So the master has no reason to doubt what they come here to do. This path was already chosen for you before you even came into form, into the substance. Oh, I love that. I sanctified. Even before your mama and your daddy got together, you were already in existence. Oh, I love that. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Ooh. I ordained you. You were already chosen. You were already, in other words, you were already called before anything at the beginning. My guys are saying, you were already chosen at the beginning, and the beginning was the Word. And say, well, what is the beginning? The Word. The Word. The Word. So in the beginning, you came. In the beginning, you were there. You know where it said, let us go make man? You were there. You were there when everything was being formed. We were there. Oh, I love that. See, God always existed, and you are God. So in the beginning, you have always existed. Now, let's talk with that. Reflection. Let's walk with that. You were already called before the mirror was even made. Oh, you're not broken. You are chosen. Let me put my face on the screen. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. We're still talking about the Proverbs of the Messiah. So you were already called before the mirror was even formed. How you see that? Before the mirror was even designed by man. You were already chosen. You were already called. And you are called now. Even before you picked up the phone, you were already chosen. I'm already chosen. I'm already called. I'm already chosen. I'm already called. I'm just hearing these little tunes. As I hear these tunes, y'all gonna hear me sing them because that's what I'm hearing. You were already chosen before the mirror was made. You hear that? Not only that, this path. So your life experience that you are experienced, or that you are experienced, that you are experienced, that you are looking, that the reflection of your happiness is already before anything came into existence. You existed. Even before God said, God said, you were there. You were there when God said, and God said, and so it said, and the Most High said, Yahuwah said, you were already there. You were already there. Oh, I love that. And you are chosen, not forgotten. You're chosen. Royal, goddess, queens, priests, always existed. This is where the master knows that it is ascended master that is on this path of returning to the throne. To know, it's like the prodigal son, got all he wanted, wasted it, went back, realized that, hey, I'm royalty. It don't matter what I've done, how I done it. when I did it, why I did it, I'm still royalty. Ooh, somebody needs a shot on that one. No matter what I've done, how I done, no matter how much money I done wasted, I'm still royalty. I'm still chosen. Whether I have a job or a house, and I'm still chosen. Somebody needs to jump up and down. It's not based on what I look like, what my size is, whether my teeth are straight. It's not based on, I'm already chosen. This path that I walk, it was already chosen for me. I was already called before the foundation of the world. I'm already chosen. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh my goodness, time is really rising. We're going to get through this. We're going to get to the end on this one. All right. Proverbs of the Messiah, Codex 1473. The Messiah does not belong to a church, a temple, a doctrine. It belongs to the truth, and the truth cannot be owned. Romans 8:1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in the Messiah, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. Reflection. There is no room for shame where you are standing in truth. When you are standing in truth, let your reflection be your witness, not your prison. In other words, let me put my face up there. See, the Messiah is not owned by a church, not even a temple. It's not even religion. You understand that? We understand that. We do. It's the word. It's truth. It's emet. It can't be owned. Nobody owns you. See, nobody owns the energy, even though they try to own it, and they try to make you pay for energy, but the energy energies, what you call these places that you get, they say you use electricity, and see, no one's owns it. Nobody owns you. Your life is free. See, you creator of your reality, of your world. And see, there's no room for shame. I just want to share that with you, that you are standing in truth. So let your reflection be your witness. Standing in truth. Nobody owns you. So my guys are saying, when you walk to these places, stand in truth. Let your light shine through you, that men may see your work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Because see, the kingdom of heaven is in you, so the Father is in you. That's why he said, I and my Father are one, because the Father is in him, was in the ascended master. Source is in him, source is in you. So when you speak truth. Speak truth, because truth is all that you have in you, because source energy is truth. Oh, not your prison. You know the prison, if we talk about the prison, we would say the cube. The prison is programming. Not talk about where you were, where you are now. Or not speak of those things that has no validation where you're going in life on your path now. Or speak not of those things that has no credit or no benefit to your life journey now. That's what he's talking about, not your prison. Not those things that have held you down in your past. Speak not of those things. Speak truth. Oh, I love that. Ooh, that was powerful. Understand this, that your life is amazing. Your life is amazing, Dee Dee. Your life is amazing, Charity. Your life is amazing, Thea. Your life is amazing, Lisa. Your life is amazing, Kimberly. Proverbs of the Messiah, Codex 1592. The Messiah is not waiting. The Messiah is moving, evolving, transforming, leaving behind the old world for the new. Remember, your system has been rebooted. So it has been rebooted, which means it's the new world, the new heaven, the new earth. Old things have been passed away. All things have become new. Philippians 1:6, being confident of this very thing, that he which has begun a good work in you will perform it unto the day of the Messiah. This is that day. We're living in that appointed time now. Be confident. Everything that you're doing, everything that's happening is happening now in your life. This scripture is being fulfilled right now in your present moment, because you are the Messiahs of today. Oh, I love that. Unto the day, this is alive right now. You are the Messiah. In other words, you are the boots on the ground. Ashe, I'm already chosen. All right. Reflection. You're not failing. You're not failing. You're forming. You're not failing. You're forming. And the work isn't done yet. See, we're going higher and higher, which means we are evolving higher and higher in our consciousness. The mirror only showed mid-transformation. Ooh, somebody need to holler on that. See, the mirror only shows mid-transformation because it is only showing you still inside your suit. It's only showing you still in your skin suit or your earth suit. See, you in mid-transformation, in mid-flight. And so as you are evolving up, there comes a time that the earth suit gets shed and the light body suit, the light body suit starts showing itself. That's the reflection. So you're still in the earth suit. That's all the mirror is going to show you. But the light body, as you are evolving up, the light body, the glorified body. Woo-hoo! Somebody ought to shout in here. Ashe. Oh, happy new day to everyone. We are walking this together in wholeness. The Proverbs of the Messiah Codex 1367. The Messiah is the one who breaks the loop, who sees the pattern and moves beyond it. Psalm 27:1. The Messiah of the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? And here's the reflection. That fear in your eyes isn't yours. See, remember, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So, let me put my face back up here. That fear that's in your eye is not yours because it's programming. It's not yours. Your system has been rebooted. It was installed. Break the loop. Break the loop, because you're not the old, you're the new. Rewrite what the mirror tells you about your strength. Rewrite what the mirror tells you about yourself. Because all the mirror is going to show you is source. You know how they say you could tell a person's heart by looking through their eyes? In other words, by looking through their lenses, whether they're telling the truth or not. Prophets of the Messiah, Codex 1589. The prophets were not mystic. They were engineers of the self. They knew themselves. Know thyself. Know thyself. Psalm 139:14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy work, and that my soul knoweth right well. See, you are wonderfully and fearfully made. You are the reflection of source. Everything you see is source. You are the reflection of source. You weren't thrown together. You were built. You were built with wonders. Reflection is your blueprint. Start believing, start accepting, start knowing what you see. Start walking in that. Start moving in that. Start speaking that. Let's take it home. Proverbs of the Messiah. The world is a construct. Put my face up. Is a construct. To shatter it is to reclaim true self. See, you're not human. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You're not human. You're in a human body, having a human experience. Okay? You are a divine, start speaking in tongues. You are a divine being having a human experience. You're not human. You are a light spectrum. You are a light body, a light spectrum. Isaiah 54:17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. All right, reflection. Even when you feel outnumbered, the mirror confirms you were built to win. This system is not your ceiling. A ceiling. The system is not your ceiling, means, in other words, you're not trapped in the system. Oh, you're the creator of your reality. You are not without limits. Oh my goodness. The mirror confirms that. The mirror confirms this. It is only showing you the physical plane that you are on, but you are spiraling up. Light body, glorified body. Oh my, that's it on that. So, happy new day, ladies. You are not human. Let me just talk with, let's just walk together on that. You are, or we are, a divine being having a divine human experience. See, we're in a body, but we're not the body. So we're in the earth. You heard it? Because the body is the earth. So we're having an experience inside the earth, the inner earth. Are you understanding that? So we're the creator of our reality, because everything we are experiencing, we created in the earth. And that experience that we're having inside the earth is the reflection that we're having on the outside or the outer earth. Oh, I love that. And as you are having that experience, you're realizing that you're the creator. You're realizing that your thoughts create things and things become a reality. You're realizing that you have the power to change anything in your life experience, your journey that you desire not to experience in your reality. You understand that you are the master. Not only that, you are the master, and that you are responsible for creating your reality. You are responsible for creating this experience, because Source and you are wholeness. Source desires to have the experience through you, but Source can only have that experience through you when you decide to have the experience, or you decide to move into that lesson or have that experience. That's a choice that you made. Walk the path. Source is excited about you making choices, because you are not human. You are spirit. You're this energy, source energy. Oh, I love that. The mirror is only going to show you what you are. Because see, the old system, what you saw in the mirror was what you were programmed to experience. Your system has been rebooted. Reboot it. Your system has been rebooted. So all you see in the mirror is the reflection of source, because source in you are wholeness. That's all you see. Oh, I love that. All right. I'm already chosen. All right. Happy New Day to everyone that's on the podcast and Instagram, Facebook, Messiah Code, YouTube. I am very grateful that we all connected together in this early ride. I've had an exciting ride. How about y'all? Y'all having an amazing ride today? Understanding that the power is already in us, that you are more than. That's why you hear me say you are more than this body, because you're not the body. You are more than the body. You are not the body. You operate the body. It would also be, if you ever seen the movie, what is it? Avatar. Happy New Day. Avatar. And you know, inside Avatar, the body, the spirit goes inside that body, but you operate it. You're operating it to move throughout this reality. But see, this upgraded body, this glorified body that you have, guess what? It is evolving up. It's rising up. New heaven and new earth. So, that's all I have to say. Send so much love out to you, Thea, Dee Dee, Charity, and all those that are on the YouTube that I can't see. Send love to you today. This has been an amazing space to be in, and your life is amazing. That's all I keep hearing. Your life is amazing. Oh man, you are masters. You are in the master class. The master class. This is for masters. So thank all of you, with gratitude for all of you, for riding with me today. As your day are filled with bliss and your life is full of joy and peace and happiness. And that's what we got with that. I am Queen Oracle, Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutripride Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and at the Walu Tribe. That's who I am. And as we're getting ready to shift off, just want to make a couple of announcements. And that is African Parade Day, Harlem, in Harlem, New York. September the 21st is right around the corner, approaching. And there is still time. If you would still want to march with us or walk with us in the parade, there's still time to send us an email, message us, Thea, Lazarus, me, and that we can collaborate how you can be a part of that. And that's amazing. And, I talk about the Walu. You can reach out to them on the phone.
Yeah, the baby ain't coming.
Okay. The Walu. Reach out. The Walu, how you can connect with us. It's so amazing that we are really growing. We are evolving in our consciousness and knowing that the power is already in us to create our heaven on earth. And our world is so beautiful. And that you have the opportunity to be able to give, to be a part of our vision, to be a part of this wholeness. This wholeness represents the dot in the middle. To be a part of this wholeness, that to make a difference in someone's reality. You have that ability. So we do have Cash App. There's nothing too small. I want people to understand that $1 is not too small. So 50 cents is not too small. Anything is not too small. You know what? Volunteering. You would like to volunteer. That's even powerful as well. As I said, we need people to write to people that are in prison, because I have pen pals that, we write to. If you would like to be a part of that, we would love that. If you would like to be able to donate clothes, you can do that. We can give you the information that you can ship it to Gambia. We can give you that as well. But we also want you to know that this vision dream is not only ours, Nobody owns the energy. I want you to know that. It doesn't own, nobody owns source. Source is all. We are all source having this experience. And so you have the opportunity to come and be a part of this, a part of our body. It's all of ours. So we have Cash App, we have PayPal, we have Zelle as well. Not only that, we have a website, the Walu's website. You can the website on through the Walu's Facebook page. It is on there where you can check it out. Check it out. But here is also, I wanted to share about Karen's Kitchen. And so on December the 21st, we are feeding 200 plus people here in Charlotte, North Carolina, in Charlotte. Okay. So I want you to know that you have the opportunity to be a part of this. So you can be a volunteer, you in Charlotte, fly here if you want to, and be a part of this here. Let's say, I'm going to read some of the things that the Walu is a 501c, a nonprofit corporation. I want you to know that. And this is community donation drive. And so we're feeding over 200 people. Happy New Day. And this is going to be on December the 21st. This is our Karen's Kitchen. You know, Karen, the name comes from Brother Lazarus LaMelle's mom. And so the Walu Corporation, 501c3. This holiday season is Karen's Kitchen. We will provide a hot, nourishing meal for over 200 people in need, including families, elderly, single parents, and unhoused neighbors. And so I'm just going to read some of the things that we're needing to make this happen. If you here in Charlotte and you would like to be a part of this and give a donation with some of these items that we are needing. So items that we're asking for, we're going to serve vegetarian meals. So we're having vegetables, stuffing and rice, and there will be different desserts and things. Well, here's some things: bottled water, bottled water, and then we have juice. And as supply, have an amazing day. Supplies, plates, cups, utensils, foils, aluminum foil, gloves, napkins, and those are different things that we're going to be having. So different vegetables like green beans and collard greens, cornbread, and rice. We're going to have different kinds of rice because vegetarian, with different kinds, maybe Spanish rice, but it's going to be different kinds of rice. So and also vegan mac and cheese. So those that like mac and cheese. If you would like to volunteer, please reach out to us, email us. We are already in preparation of preparing for this. This is December the 21st, and the date, not the date, but the place is to come. We just want you to know that this is an opportunity for you as well to be a part of that. You can also text me. My number is 704-804-6412. If you would like to be a part of this as well, you can email the Walu, and I will also get that off the email. You can see thewalu.361@gmail.com. And if you would like to email in reference to that, I will be able to obtain that as well. Every plate you help us serve is a message of dignity, hope, and love. Let's come together to nourish our people, our people's body, and our people's spirit. And all donations are tax deductible. The Walu Corporation, our IRS registered is 501c3, and we have an EIN tax number. So if you feel led, come. And thank you. It is our Karen's Kitchen Community Holiday Meal, and that will be December the 21st. Thank you. Thank you. Ashe on that. Ashe on that. And, you know, I always say the universal law, giving, receiving. And this is a big event that we're hosting as Wholeness, to feed so many people, 200 people plus. So thank you for your moment of connection and energy. We will always remember that, the Proverbs of the Messiah, because you are a Messiah. We are Messiahs, leader, savior of a particular group with a cause, and one that preparation for war. We are an upgraded body of the Messiah, the resurrected body of the Messiah. We are walking. See, we're not shamed. You're not shamed to go out there and do the work, because that's what Messiahs do. We're being about our Father's business. Again, have an amazing space. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the experience. Be happy all day. Choose what you are and let it flow through you, because your life today is the best life. You chose to wake up today. Your life is the best life to experience today. Today is the best day of your life. Today is your best day of your life. Choose it that way. Move in it that way. This is the best day of my life. No matter what comes your way, this is the best day of my life. I'm walking in that. I'm walking in my happiness. I'm walking in my peace. I'm walking in my joy. I'm walking in my strength, because today is the best day of my life. No matter who I meet today, no matter who might not like what I do, I'm still having the best day of my life. All right. I am love. I give it. I receive it. I feel it. And I accept it. I am walking in abundance. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am connected to all. Unconditional love is my guide. There's one truth, one law. I create. I am a divine being, having a divine human experience here in the heart on planet Earth. I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Cool. Until we connect again. As Gwen says, you know where you can find me at? In the vortex, always. Shalom.